Hey guys, so the Linux Privilege. This is gonna be a long one, so I guess we'll see how fast we can take it. I already started the machine to save some time, and we'll just quickly see that I click on this first part of it. It's just a click, you read up and click. There's basically nothing there. So for the enumeration phase, I'm just going to, they gave the credentials, we can SSH also to do this, but I'm using this. I'll go all the way to the bottom where the questions are. All the other stuff's there for your reads. There's some pretty cool stuff there. So first, what is the host name? I'd answered a few of these questions just to save us some time. So, but it's not far-fetched from running some basic commands to be able to probably grab the information that we want to grab from the system. So take for instance, we've been asked what is the host name. To start with, I can just do maybe who am I will see I'm Karen, but if I do a uname, maybe tag A, I can see this is a Wade, whatever. So that's the host name. Grab that quickly. Then the Linux kernel, that we won't find here. Oh, that it's here. Okay, that's the kernel, generic. Okay, pretty much an old one. Then what is the what Linux is this? To find that one, you can find that here, even though it's something that's supposed to be there, but we have a tip. We know it's Ubuntu. So to actually grab the exact, let me clear this quickly. I think it's going to be in the XT release. I think I'll cut the contents in Etsy. Autocomplete is not working out here, so just a warning. OS release. Let's see. Oh, I may have made a mistake. I'm going to try that again. Maybe there's a mistake somewhere. Clear this. So I'll cut the content of slash etc slash os tag release. Okay, that should be it. Great. Now we can see the version numbers there. So as I was able to answer the question, Ubuntu 14.04 LTS, which is the answer they wanted here. Then what is the version of Python? For that question, we can just do, I could probably, which, it should tell me where Python is. Then I can maybe do Python, that capital V, sorry. Should give me the version. So that's for that one. What vulnerabilities seem to affect? So for that one, I already know is from what I can see, the kernel version. I took the kernel version number, then I went to start exploits. So let me just show you clear this quickly. I used the command start exploit and I passed that kernel version for Linux. It came up with a bunch of results, but to be specific, since I know I'm looking for Ubuntu within that 14.04, I was able to see the results and I found this bunch of kernel exploit modules here, which seem more like, but what we want is around here, Ubuntu 12 all the way to 15. So we can see the question is asking what vulnerabilities seem to affect the kernel of this target system. Enter the CVE name. So looking at this, the CVE name is not here, but I know I've got the vulnerability tag name because it's this overleaf stuff. So I'm just going to take this maybe and go do some Googling. Probably Google can tell me something. So I'm going to go to my browser and go to Google. Oh, sorry. Let me close this quickly. I'm just going to go to Google. Then I'll search, just do some random search. Paste this thing in there. Let's see if probably someone had looked up for it before. So is it 2021? Not sure. That thing looks pretty old, like a legacy one. I would be tempted to think it's a 2015, 13, 28. So I'm going to copy this 2015, 13, 28. I'll just go back there and answer that question and see if that fits. So I'll put CVE 2015, and that was 13. I think it's 1328. Verify. Okay, that's the answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down from search exploits. Where's that thing again? Local belief. So I'll pull this down from search exploits, the one with the privilege escalation. I'm going to copy this, then I'm going to enter the command search exploits. I'll pass the tag M, I think, to download that thing, small letter M. I'll paste that thing in there. Oh, sorry. And I'll paste that thing in there. Let me see if I can pull it down. Did it pull it down? Okay, so it's over there. Let me see. It's a C. Is it compiled? Can I just ls tag L? Let me. Oh, sorry. Tag L. Let me see. Okay, can I cut the content of what's that name again? Where is it? 37 and see what leaks in there. Okay, I'll go all the way to the top just to look around and see if there's any useful information there for me. Okay, so the CV is spelled there as well. So that's the CV. Great. So let's see what comes next. Automated. This is just to read up. We'll be falling back, maybe using some of these tools, I'm sure, probably somewhere in the walkthrough. So I'll stop the first machine since I'm done with it. Then I'm going to start the second machine. Okay, so let's quickly take a look at the next task. Privileges escalation kernel export. Let's go look at this. I'm just going to SSH into that box. I think I prefer working from that. So let me see. The password is PASSWRD1. Okay, I'll clear the screen. Quickly, let me check what is here. Okay, I'm in the root directory, I believe. That's command pwd. Yeah, it shows that. Okay, so I'll go all the way to the bottom. Find the. Okay, we already got the exploits. So let's see. We have it in here. That's this one here. And I think we can compile it basically. I'm just going to compile it. Sorry, I'll use the GCC and I'll pass. Okay, I have the command there. I'm just going to call it foothold. That's the initial foothold. Okay, that's pretty much fine. Then we'll look for a way to pass this over to the server here. So let's say we stage a Python server here. I'll stage a Python server. Then I'm just going to IPADDR my IP address just to verify one more time. So I'm going to do maybe it's call here. Okay. Seems like call is not there, but wget is there. So I'll use wget. Then I'll pass HTTP. I'm going to copy my IP address and pass that value in here. Then I'm going to pass to the port. I think it's going to port 8000. Okay, default. Then I'll pass in the file. What did we call it? I'm going to clear this quickly. ls. I think we called it foothold. So let's see if we can download that. Look at that. We got a hit on our server, but permission denied. So we cannot write on the root folder. Okay, I'll just go to 10. Maybe that might be a place for me to do this. Alex.l. Let me see. Okay, seems to be nothing in there for now. So I'm just going to run that command again. Oh no, look at that. Okay, wget HTTP, pass my IP address, then the port 8000, then in sorry, call that put hold. Can we do that here? Okay, work pretty fine. Great. So ls.l. Can we just ch mode on this? We pass the plus x on this. Okay, so can we just run this and see if it works? Oh, great, work like charm. Okay, so if I pass in the command ID, we'll root. That was pretty smooth. Just executing that module and we're able to grab a root shell. So let's go see what they ask for us to do. This we click completed. What is the content of flag one? So we need to find flag one. I think we can use the find command, which we had looked at in the previous module. Okay, that seems to be in Matt's home folder. Can I cut the content of what is in that flag quickly? I'll copy this and paste this here. Let's see. Great. So we got ourselves that first flag. Let's grab it and take it to the submission panel. Paste this in here quickly. So do we have it? Great. So we got that first challenge done with. Okay, so up to the next challenge. I'm starting the box, but I seem to be having this problem with RDP. So I'm going to SSH into that box again. If the IP address is up, I can work with that. Okay, so it's there. I'm just going to copy this and ignore this whole thing happening there. I'll erase this, then pass that in here. So let's go connect to it. Yes. Then it's okay. Do we have an access? Do we have access to the box? It's taking a while. I'm not sure why that's happening. Probably it's because of that thing not loading. Okay, so great. Clear the screen quickly. Then person ID command. Let's see. We're carrying. So the first question. Oh, sorry. The first question there is asking. We might come back to this later, but I think we might need this somehow. But let's go. How many programs can Karen run? So I'm just going to pass the command sudo -l. Let's see. So there is 1, 2, 3. Nano. Interesting. We might be doing some GTFOB and stuff. So I'll pass in 3 here. What is the content of the flag? Can we name flag2.text? Oh, SS9 also. But there's something here. Look at that. So let's cut this content. Okay, we'll grab flag2 quickly. Then we go passing the value here. Save, enter. Then we'll go look for GTFO bin stuff. I should have it on my browser because I always use it. It's kind of like do some fun stuff. The last time I think I used it was using the journal stuff. But yeah, I was using journal. So let me search for Nano. Okay, there goes Nano. Let's open that up. Let's see how we can use Nano to grab sudo. So it can be, well, just do a little bit of reading. I'm not sure which one specific will work. Sudo Nano. Then we'll do Ctrl R, Ctrl X. Then we'll type in this. Epic. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Let me see. It's just sudo nano, right? Let's see. Then he said we put on Ctrl R, Ctrl X. So try Control arrow, Control X, command to execute epic. I haven't used this one before actually. So I'm gonna copy this and fall back here and paste that command in there. Do we grab ourselves a shell? Executing. That's like a root shell. Look at that. That works like charm. Okay, great. So we are roots. I'll keep this in my record. Epic. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So we just saw how to abuse the fact that the user can execute nano command. We are using it now to gain root shell. Well, there could be ways to lock this down. I think we'll talk about that later. So let's see what next question do we have in there. How would you use nmap to spawn a root shell? Have I done that before? I'm not sure. I'm gonna think around that. I don't know. Nmap to spawn a root shell. I think I can use the. Let me check. I don't know. Sudo nmap interactive RACTIVE. Let's see. Okay, that's it. What is the hash of Frank? So let's probably cut the content of it's a bit laggy. Let's see. I hope it doesn't crash. Let me cut this quickly. Cut the content of 8C shadow. Okay, so we need Frank. What is the hash of Frank? Where's Frank? I'm gonna grab this and I'm going to assume that I'm lazy. I'll just grab all those hashes. Just blank. Pass this. Oh, so what else doesn't it want? This is a Linux box, right? So I think I may be the one fooling around. If it's a Linux box, this part shouldn't be in there. That should work. Excellent, great. So we're good with that. Next, we have the privilege escalation with suite. Okay, so over to the next challenge. I already got the box started and we SSH'd into the box. So I'll go quickly to the questions that have been asked there. Which user shares the name of a great comic book writer? Well, I don't know what that is, but let's see. I've got a command that I think I would love to run, see if I can cut the content of the password file and pass that into a file, probably clean and extract the usernames. That doesn't seem to be working here. So I'm going to just quickly go into the temp directory, which I think should be pretty fine. Okay, can I see what's in there? Can I add the content of that user's text? Okay, so we've got this log Ubuntu Jerry Conway. I think that's it. Without wasting my time, I'm just going to copy that and go past that in the submission panel. And good. What's the password of user 2? So to do that, we would need to execute escalator privilege to be able to find the password of that user. We need to escalate our privilege to be able to find the password of that user. So we'll see. Can we do a sudo tag L here? Password for Karen. Okay. Oh no. No. Okay. Let's see if I can pass that password. Will it work? Sorry, can user cannot run sudo command. TFO bin pick to do that, and I searched for that. I think I found something after doing some research, and that's this here. So we'll be taking advantage of this. Let's see. Can we cd to Etsy? At least, can we get in there? Can we list the contents? So the shadow file, I'm going to ls again, then I'm going to grab for, no need, we'll clear the screen. Okay, so let's see. The technique is saying we can use the L file Okay, so I'm going to pass the L file, and the content, the value should be shadow. That's the file I want to reach. Then I can use base 64 L5. Cool. I think that might work. I don't know, but let's copy this quickly. Let's see if I can pass this here. Will this work? Let me see. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Dope. So we got all these passwords for ourselves here. Jerry Conway, user 2, and okay, so what is being asked? Which of them is being asked? Let's go back there. What is the password for user 2? Okay, so we may need to be using John to crack these things. So I think in here I'm just going to nano pass.text. Let me grab these hashes for Jerry Conway and for user 2. I'll copy them. I'm going to paste the content in here just to see how it looks. It looks pretty okay. Can I write this out and save this and exit this? Okay, so I can use John to do this, and I'm not sure if I can remember the command. I'm just going to think around that a little bit. So let's see if I can use okay, John. I'm not sure what it is anymore. Word, because I normally use hashtags. Word lists, I think it's John word list. Then we pass the I'll go to user here, word list rocky.txt. Then I'll pass the file pass.txt. Let me see if I'm lucky enough to find this working. Okay, seems like it's working. Seems like it's working. Okay, so we grab user 2's password. Okay, that would have been me taking a lucky guess. Like password 1 is the same thing. So we just paste this here. So if you had probably done a lucky guess, you'd have grabbed that, but that would be cheating anyways. So now we've got user 2. I think we can kill that John thing without wasting time. Cancel that. Okay, so I'm going to kill this Python server. Sorry, and I'm going to SSH as the user 2 to that IP address. Okay, I'm just going to go look at the IP address. Don't have it in my head because you might find the flag in user 2. So I'll copy this quickly, then fall back here, pass that in here, then let's see. So will that work? Okay, that works great. So we're going to find that flag. I'm not sure. Let's check in the home directory of the user. The name is flag. What did they call it? Flag 3.text. Flag 3.text. Okay, yeah, got that pretty much in the home Ubuntu. So, okay, so it seems like only root can read this file. We will be forced to try that technique which we had used earlier to dump those shadow file. So let's see if it works. L file. I'm going to pass L file to the absolute path where that thing is home. Ubuntu, then flag 3.text. Okay, then I'm going to execute the command absolute path of where base 64 is. User bin base 64. Then all spelling is correct. I'll pass the variable which we just created, L file. Then close this up. Then I'm going to pipe this over to base 64. Then I'm going to decode it and see if that works. Work like charm. So let's grab this pretty much fast and push that in here for them. Okay, it seems like we got this challenge done. Okay, so over to the next challenge quickly. For this one, we are looking at capabilities, and there's a pretty cool read up here. It's actually helps sysadmin to increase privilege level for a particular processor binary, just in case they don't want to give all that super user privilege to the user, but they want to allow them execute certain binaries as super user. So basically, that's what this does. So we can view capabilities by using the command here. But I think from what they're saying, it's going to throw out a lot of errors. So it's good to pipe that to the dev node stuff as we've seen earlier. So I'm already logged into the via SSH. I'm going to just use the command get cap. Then I'll pass that on the root directory. Okay. As usual, it's showing a lot of errors at us. File not found, but let's wait for this to probably finish up and see if we're able to see anything useful. We'll check on the other questions quickly. How many binaries have set capabilities? What other binary can? Okay, I think it's done. Let's go check. In total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6. We'll check. Let's put 6 there. Okay, great. What other binary can the user run through its capabilities? We'll see the first one here is the helper. Okay, this one here is I'm not sure. Okay, cat, sweet. Then I see there's view here. Okay, there's view, vim, ping, mtr packets. Interesting. Trace route 6. Seems like it's an IT person using this computer. Okay, so let's try this view. I'm not sure. Okay, great. That's it. What is the content of flag 4? Let's use the find command. We're going to check on, let's check the user home this time around. Call it flag 4.text. Okay, it's in here. So I'm going to cut the content of this file by just copying this and cut the contents in that file. Okay, great. That didn't need a super user privilege. Okay, that was pretty smooth. Paste that in here and submit it. So we're done with this challenge. Okay, so let's consider the current job challenge. I already answered the first question there. It was pretty easy. We can just do the cut. I logged into the box already. Let's see. I think it's Chrome tab. We will find there are 4 jobs running there, but I see this interesting one running as current, so I'm going to be taking advantage of this. I'm already in that directory. If I list the content, there's a backup.sh. I can nano into that file. And I see I've been able to map this little bash. I replaced what was there with this bash script. So I'm going to write this content out and exit it. And I'm going to chmod on that file. I'll make it an executable so it can execute plus x. Sorry, not suite, x on backup.sh. So that should execute. On this end, I'm going to just start up a netcat listener, listening for incoming connection. So if I great, I was pretty fast. So we grab ourselves a root shell here. ID, we are roots. So we'll go answer the other questions. What is the content of flag? Let's go find flag 5. Find, we'll pass on the home directory. We'll look for the name is flag 5.text. So let's see if we find anything. Okay, it's right there. And we're going to cut the content of it. I'll copy this and I'll cut the content of that. flag. And that's it. So grab this quickly. We'll submit that here in the panel. Then the next question is, what is math password? I can just quickly cut the content of maybe use a little trick, see if that's gonna work. Let's see. Let's see. Shadow. Can I cut this? Okay, great. So math is this. I think we may have to do the John thing again to crack that password. I don't know, but let's see. We'll grab that password to our desktop. In the file, I think there's math. We'll just copy math only. My system is slowing down a bit. So nano maths.text. Let's paste this in here and write this. Oh, sorry, what did I do? Oh man, write this out and exit this. So clear this quickly. Then we're going to join into this. So we use join tap word list. I think I have that command there. Then this time around is math.pass. Text, sorry. Let's see if it's going to crack it. Did it? Oh, wow, just numbers. That's quite a weak password. We'll pass this in here quickly and see. Okay, great. So we're done with this part. So we're starting the next challenge, which is this path stuff. A little bit tricky, but we'll see about it. I already logged into the box, and the first question there, we'll jump quickly into it. The first question is asking, what is the odd folder you have write access to? Let's see what's in here. Can I go to the home? Then can I ls stack l maybe? Oh, look at this. This is math, this is Ubuntu, and this is Modoc. Modoc, look at the permission sets on the directory, read write executable for worldwide. So which means even me, I've got read write execute in this folder. So maybe that's what we'll be exploiting. I don't know, but let's go see. I'll copy this path. Let me see, pwd. So that should be home slash how do you spell that? murdoch, murdoch. Is that the answer? Is that the answer? Oh, great, that is okay. Exploit the path vulnerabilities to read the contents. Okay, let's see. I saw something when I was looking around here. So we might be following something that looks like what they did here. I'm going to copy this because I want to use it. There are other ways to go about this. So we'll be working through with this technique that they had used here. So I'm going to fall in here. So the first thing which I'm going to do is I want to read that flag and I need a pseudo permission to do that. So I'm going to first paste this first line, export path into the temp, then give the variable path. Then let's see. Then let me just echo that path and see what is stored in that variable. Okay, great. So we've got this. Oh, that's pretty much cool stuff. Look at that, almost everything happening there. Okay, so let's see. Can we go to temp since we see there's temp there? Okay, I may be making lots of mistakes because I'm tired, but please bear with me. We'll finish this thing. Then we're in temp. Then can we maybe echo a particular, write a file and give it a name? Just use a random name. So in this case, I use THM based on what they had used there when I read that stuff. So I'm going to echo. I'll just pass this in. I'll call bash. Okay. Then maybe I made a mistake there from the start. Okay, pass this echo bin bash. Then we'll call this, write it down as THM, just following what they did. So I should have a file THM there. I'm going to clear the screen quickly. Then I'm going to chmod plus X on that THM. So ls stack l, it should be global. Okay, pretty much cool. Okay, owned by Karen though. I'm gonna clear the screen. Then next, following, I'm just following the instruction they gave. So I'm gonna cd, see if I can go into home. Then Modoc, MURDOCH, I believe. Okay, I'm in Modocs. Anything in there? There's that THM.py. Looks, can I cut the contents? THM.py. Okay, so pretty much this little C programming happening here. Maybe that's what we'll be exploiting. I'll clear the screen. So what I'm going to do next, following the instruction they gave, I'm going to run the test. I also saw a test. Can I cut the content of tests? Let's see what's in there. Oh, it's compiled. So maybe that is the compiled code for that C program. So let me just run it. Tests. Oh, just like that, we got roots. And since we're already in here, PWD, where are we? We're in Moodoc's folder, so we can answer the question. They say, what is the content? Can we find the flag? Let's see if we can find in home. I'll just find, let's find in home. Then I'll look for the name. I think it's flag 6.text. See, it's right there. So I'm going to cut the content and submit it. Okay, I'm going to quickly grab this and go submit it in the panel. Okay, we should be good to go over to the next. We'll be working with the instruction they gave here. I've already logged into the box. So if we type in the command cat the etc exports, just to show what is allowed to go out, we can see there are 1, 2, 3, all with no root squash. So we quickly answer those questions that were asked. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. That's fine. Then the next question is to escalate the privilege using this. So there's a walkthrough here, which I think I'm just going to work with to save me some time. So there are other techniques I think which can work as well, but I'll just stick to what they have here and do this pretty much fine. So clear the screen. On my box, if I'm just going to type in the command show mounts on that IP to see what I can see I've got read-write access on these 3 shares. I'm just going to make a directory in my temp. I'm already in my temp actually. I don't need to pass that. Then I'll call it backup. Why do I want to call it backup attack machine? I'll just follow them. Backup attack machine CHINE. Okay, great. That looks pretty fine. Then we'll mount that on the server. So mount that all read writes on the server which we want to go after. We'll put it in backup actually. I don't know if I have access to backup, or should we be using maybe other. Okay, let's see backup. Since that's what they had used here, I'm trying. If it doesn't work, I'll try other one. Then we're backing up. Our temp, was it backups? You know what? I'm not going to try that here again. I just want to be sure. I don't want to make no mistakes. It's backup, not backups. So they have backups. Okay, great. All right. So let's see if we can use ours. So we're going to mount all the way to backup. Then we'll call this the name which we gave it, backup attackers machine. Attacker machine. Okay, that looks pretty fine. Let's see if that's going to work for us. If we have read-write access, it should work. Anyways, access denied. So I'm going to try the other one we saw there, which is maybe Ubuntu. Let's see. home Ubuntu, then shared folder. So let's try this one and see if we can do it. If it works here. Okay, this works fine, so we're cool. All right, moving on to the next task. We're going to create this little C program. I'm just going to do that here. I'll clear this thing in here. Nano shell.c. Okay, I'm going to just modify it a bit just to run away from troubles. So include including some libraries just to save myself some letterhead that might standard in out h, then that looks pretty fine. Then include, oh sorry, pass that's okay. Include this time around I'll use standard library lib.h, then pass in the third one. Include this time around I'll pass UNI standard std.h. Okay, that should look pretty fine. I'm just doing this to save myself some hassle that might arise or that might show up somewhere along the way. So let's pass in the command, which is what we want, int main, then we'll pass in the void thing in there. Okay, great. I think we're fine there. We'll open the call brace. We have to close that call brace. Oh no, should be the other one. Opening it up. Then we'll pass in a few more commands, like let's set UID to that of group. We'll pass in the value 0. Okay, comment that out. Then set group ID as well, pass in the value 0. That of root as well, comment that out. Oh, sorry. Then let's also system. Let's run a bash, spin up a bash shell once we have that root thing set up there for us. So we're going to put bin environment bash. Okay, I think bash is fine, or sh, anyone should work pretty fine. Comment this part out. Then we'll return 0 just to handle errors. Then we'll comment that as well. Okay, then we'll close this thing. Pretty much that's it. I'm going to write this file out. I should verify if there are any errors anyways. I don't want to give myself headache. Okay, it looks a little bit different from what they have, but I think it basically should work. So I'm going to exit this. Then I'm going to go compile that little code using GCC. GCC, we called it shell.c. I think, yeah. We'll pass the output file as shell, a basic name anyways. That's pretty fast. Then we'll chmod on that file. Should I copy it in first? Let's see what it did here. The compile, the change. Okay, so let me chmod plus x on shell. Okay, then repeat that plus the sweet bit. Okay, on shell as well. Okay, great. Please, a quick warning, you have to run this as root. If you don't, I think you might have a problem. It might not work for you. So we can ls and see we've got that shell thing happening in there. So next, they went to the box and they went to the directory. So where did we do this as? Can I std to home Ubuntu? I'm getting tired. Shared folder. Okay, great. So do I have to copy this to this folder? I think I have to. I will just copy it. cp shell. I'm gonna move that to that's a temp backup attacker machine. Okay, can I copy in there? Okay, can I view it in here? cd backup attacker machine should be in there. Okay, great. Shell. Without the sweet bits, ls.l. So I'm going to ch mode plus s on that thing. I want that sweet bit sets ls. Okay, that's fine now. So what else did they do? It's in the backup. Then they executed it. So let's see. Shell. Can I just execute? Can I execute it? Didn't throw back anything at me. Okay, can I ID? I shouldn't be doing this in here. Sorry, I'm doing this in here. Oh, great, it's there. So can I shell here? Oh, great, we're done. ID. That's roots. So let's find on the home. We're looking for name. Flag. What is it called? Let's see. That's flag 7 dot text. Okay. So I'm going to cut the content of that flag and move on to the next. Cuts this. Okay, we got ourselves that flag. Okay. Then we'll pass that in. Now we have the last challenge. So I'm going to take a break because I'm pretty much tired. I've been sitting here for a while. Then I'll come back and complete this. All right, guys. See you soon. Okay, so let's wrap this up quickly. All right, so we are in the box, and I'm just going to skip lots of the read up and jump straight to the task to save us some headache. There's nothing here to read up anyways. This is more like OSCP challenge room. Let's break this thing pretty easy. So what I'm going to do is I'll be applying some of the techniques which we've used before to root paths, and I'm looking for type file with permission 0, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to ls or whatever comes to pass that to dev. No. Okay, great. Let's see. There seems to be quite a lot. Yes, I may have made a mistake the first time with my command. So, but I'm pretty much interested in this base 64 thing because I know I've used a technique that involves that before. So I'm just going to clear the screen and pretty much jump straight into using that technique which we had used before. So I'll use that L file thing. I'll pass that as a variable. No, what's happening here? So I'm going to give that L file. I'm going to store this as at C shadow. I want to dump. Oh man, tired. I want to dump the content. I'm prone to making mistakes now. I'm tired. Okay. Great. Then I'm going to this arrow on that bin. I think it's base 64. Then whatever I'm getting from here, basically, I want to extract the content of this L file. Then I want to pipe out that out and base 64 decode it. Okay, that should bypass the filter. We'll grab the hash for this. That seems like our targets. Since we already logged in at Leonard, I'm going to clear the screen. Oh, that thing is just acting creepy there. I'm just going to kill this thing. Okay, let's split this up a bit. Vertical. I know, I think I should split the other one. Okay, this looks very fine. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see the home Kali downloads Junior Pentester sudo okay. Then I'm going to nano missy.text, paste that thing in there, right? This exits. Then I'm going to fire up John to crack that thing. So I'll call up Mr. John, see if he can help me do some magic. John word list. So I'm passing the word list user share word list rocky.txt. Then I'm passing that Missy file. Let's see if John can do some magic to cracking that thing pretty fast. If it does, we'll just was that, did that work? Crack password reliably. It's password 1. Damn, why didn't I just guess it? Okay. Sometimes you ask that funny question, why didn't I just? So I'm gonna Sue MISSY and password 1. Okay, we did that work? Or am I? Missy. Yeah, pretty great. Okay, so let me go find flag. We're looking for flag 1. Should we check in the home? Maybe. I don't know if it's going to be there. I'm just trying to name flag 1.text. Okay, seems like it's right there. So copy, cut the contents. I hope we don't have to elevate privilege to be able to do this. I'm damned. Okay, great. I'm just going to try cut out the contents of that file. There you go. See the home. Let me see. Documents. ls cat flag 1. The text. So why did that work when I pointed the direct paths? Maybe it's some locks happening there. I'll copy this one, paste it in there. Then we look for the second one. Can I just go up and look for my command? This time around we're finding flag 2. The text. So cd home ls. Root flag, I suspect. So it should be in that root flag path. I don't know. Can I see the root flag? Okay, I'm going to use the technique we should just use now. Let's see. L file. I'll pass the absolute path. EWD. Okay, it's home. It's in home. So L file equals, we're going to home. We're going to root flag. Then there should be flag 2. .txt in there. I hope I'm all good at my spelling. Okay. Let's see. That's going to work like a charm. Then we're going to try usr bin base 64. I was trying not to complete. It's not working for me. Base 64. Then that variable. Man, everything is slowing down now. Okay, that variable L file. We'll close this up. Then we're going to see if we can maybe pass the content of that to base 64. The code works. Work like charm. There we go. So I think we're done and dusted with this thing. Now I can catch my breath. Copy this and I'll paste this in here quickly. Yeah, we're the boss. So what did they give us this time around? Through the last one. Give us something better, guys. Bigger than this. Okay, good. So we can I'm not going to next. I'm shutting down this machine. Thanks, guys. It's pretty long, but I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.